Hello, people. So, I wanted to speak a bit more about toxic workplace. Okay. And in my last video about the toxic workplace, I was talking about being able or not being able to adjust. Okay. So, the fact that you are being able to adjust a bit at a workplace or at a particular situation means a lot, right? It means that you understand the shortcomings of the place. You understand that those places are not perfectly suited to your requirements. It might or might not be as comfortable as your home, but then you are okay with the work. You are okay how much the work is. How can I put it across? You are okay with how much the work helps you out. You are okay with the identity, the status it brings to you, right? And you are also okay with knowing that while so many issues outside are prevalent, for example, unemployment, okay, uh, not having an access to the proper kind of jobs, etc., etc., you have this job, okay, at the moment, and you are super happy about it. So, what is that wrong in not able to adjust? See, in this video, I am willing to talk about a toxic workplace, provided that you also admit to the fact that you who are complaining about a toxic workplace can also become a bit toxic. You also can be the one who is not capable of adjusting. Okay, now see, I'll tell you that what happens in some situations that we think that we will adjust. Okay, like right from the moment we wake up, we think that we will adjust, we will do things. Okay, we will listen to whatever those supervisors, whatever those managers are trying to put across. We will, we will do work in such a speedy manner that somehow or the other our colleagues will be benefited by it. But then, we don't get to do that. Why? Because one or the other limitations. Now, what is it that we can really do to understand why do we stop being so adjusting? Okay, let's say you have a person who is extremely noisy and you just can't work. You have a person who is too rude and you find it very difficult to have a proper conversation with that person. The solution to this is, my people, not existing in an echo chamber. Okay, what is an echo chamber? You know the word echo, right? Echo means whatever you are saying, that thing you get to hear back, just the same thing, right? It sometimes happens when you are in empty households, empty spaces. Okay, like you shout out some word, that those words shout out to you. Okay, like you get to hear, like, and it happens in extremely empty areas. So the thing is that these, see, it has happened with everyone out there in every situation, not just in workplace. Okay, we like to, even for once, have that particular person who will just say that yes, I agree with what you are telling, and they will, somehow repeat our actions, and we will have a authority on the situation, right? Let's say you are saying to someone that, I think, like, let's say during your some kind of coffee tea lunch break, you are gathering around a group of colleagues that you think will resonate with your idea, you know and you are putting it out to them, that that person, like, I tried to put it across to them and they are so lame, they are so rude. etc., etc. Now, people, please understand that when you are putting thoughts like this out to people, okay, something happens. Okay, if they have ever faced such a challenge with a person, with that person, they give you a thumbs up that, yes, like even I have faced that challenge, that I have faced that challenge. Okay, now what happens when you have, uh, instead of, creating or existing in an echo chamber, you have done something to walk out of that situation? Okay, like, okay, I have faced that challenge, and how about, I understand that, like the person of contact, I mean, to whom you are reporting to, is a bit of a rude person. They are strict and they are unapproachable, in your opinion. Okay, so I can't exist without a group of people in a workplace, because I mean, even if not for work, you need to have a bit of chit chat. You need to be able to speak to some people. You need to have a bit of a joke around, etc., etc. So, the thing is that you have a, like, then what you can do is that you can have a group of friends at office with whom you can share these things. Okay, and let's say you have these trustable and, reliable friends who are also helpful to you. It might take you some weeks or even some months to build that bond. And, like, whatever you are going through, that, your supervisor has not been that helpful, that junior has been that rather very rude to you, they you feel like they are kind of a hippie, that they have somehow offended your feelings about something. You can immediately reach out to your group of people, the the workplace besties, and you can share the idea. But the moment you see that they are, they are doing that thing, right, they are uh, creating that culture of giving bad labels, giving bad names to people, then you can immediately rectify it to them, and you can immediately tell it out to them out loud that, this is not what we should be doing. I am reaching out to you with a problem. Okay, if you are telling me that, oh, I know that person, like, what kind of a people are they, where from are they coming, what culture, oh my god, shit. And see, these things do happen. Okay, people put bad labels on each other, even based out on the cultures that they are coming from. And that is so scary. Okay, please understand, people, that today, if somebody is being your echo chamber, they are making you a toxic person. Okay, they are making you a person who is completely unlivable with. Okay, and you alone in your very protected, but a very small circle, will be happy. But you will not be happy for that long. Why? Because the next day you might just walk into office, face another challenge, and the solution to that challenge might just lie with the people that you have been, shaming around about. Okay, and then the next day you might be in a kind of a team, in a kind of a project, or even in a kind of a situation where you wish that you could have had a kind of a recreation with these people that you have spoken wrong things about. But are they perfect? Are they the perfect kind of people? I don't think that they are the perfect kind of people. Just like I don't think that I am perfect, or you who is watching this video are perfect. Okay, nothing in this world itself is limited. You know, like often I talk about my opinion on climate change, right, people? See, why is our world going through climate change? Okay, why? Because our world has limited resources. Okay, and if our world has, see, on one hand, I feel like our world has limited resources. Why? Because of people like you and I, okay, who complain a lot. Okay, like I'm assuming that just like you, I mean, let's say if you have searched for, like what to do if I'm in a toxic workplace, then I'm sure that, like you are existing inside the belief that you are in a toxic workplace. Okay, and you want to get out of that circle and you want to change your workplace. Okay, but please understand that people who cannot just can't adjust, okay, will achieve nothing. Why? Because first of all, the world has a very limited resources, and also because we are living in a zone where we have the capability of limiting the things that serve us. Okay, now what are the things that serve us? Okay, good things, for example, the beautiful uh, the beautiful views from our workplace, the beautiful vacations, okay, the beautiful places to go, those many uh, households, those are there. So people, please understand, that after some time, those places, those households, those things of nature might not be available with the ease that they are available to us right now. Okay, and that might cause us a kind of a troublesome situation where we might not have so many opportunities, okay, so many things to do, and we might just have something called work. And if you think that today you are going to jump from one work to the other and be happy about how things are, then I'm sure that you will be happy. But if you don't, be so sad and restrictive about what is going on, then you probably will be far more productive.